In your book, Change Your Body, Change the World, you
Right.
talk about the difference between exercise and movement and how the way we look at the body influences our health. Could you
Right.
shed some light on why this modern form of training and look on the body that we have is becoming more and more of a problem?
Yeah, well, I really like this distinction between exercise and movement. And this is something that came to me when I started reading some of the history of exercise and realizing that you can only go back so far. I mean, it depends how you want to define things, but exercise might be a few hundred years old, or maybe a few thousand if you go back to the ancient Greeks, or if you consider yoga a form of exercise, well, then maybe that's how old it is. But that's really not very old. I mean, if you look at the history of the human body, we are at least several million years old.
Yeah.
And all of that time was movement. It wasn't exercise. When I went to Africa, I went out with the Hadza Bushmen, and they weren't doing exercise. And I've been to Gombe, Tanzania, and I've been out in the forest with the chimpanzees, and they don't exercise either. Yeah. They play, they hunt, they groom, they explore, but they never exercise. So the lights started to go on for me. I thought, well, why do we need to exercise then? And so now this brings up a whole host of questions. It's like, well, do we really need to exercise? Or is it the case that now we're in this sedentary culture, this modern world, so maybe we do need to exercise, but can we make it consistent with our history? And that's the big question right now is what do our bodies really want to be doing?